Morning, guys. Out here under my messy lean-to workshop area. It's never too early to start thinking about hunting season. So for those of you that already got your food plots going, if you're wanting to find out how the deer are hitting your food plots and stuff, I'm going to give you a little deal. I can't take credit for this idea, but I did improve on it a little bit. Saw another fellow on YouTube. I can't remember what his name is, and I apologize to whoever it is if he winds up seeing this, but this is where I got the idea from. But what you do, his original idea was to do this. So you just put a washer on your nut, on your bolt, put this on the other washer. His original deal, this is a quarter by 3 3/4 inch lag bolt. His original plan was to do this so he could screw it into a tree. What I've improved on, or for my application that works better for me, is I just got 2 of these eye bolts. I put this on here, put another washer, lock nut, put this on like so. Then I went and got in the electrical aisle at your hardware store. This is a ground clamp that you clamp it onto like a cold water pipe or something coming up out of the ground. Clamp it on here, put your ground wire in there, and then there's a set screw right here that I've taken out because I don't use it for that. What I've done is I've taken this. You take your apparatus like this, screw this in here. This is all quarter 20 threads, bolts and threads, so readily available, and that's what these come as, a quarter 20, unless you're someplace that's already switched to the metric system. I just tighten this down, put my jam nut on there, and then what I do is I come to my camera. Most of your cameras are going to have a quarter 20 set down here. Mine's got it here and here, but I find that I use the one on the back. It's easier for me. Just get it snug, then run your jam nut, this wing nut. You'll have to buy the wing nut because the jam nut comes with the eye bolt, or they did it Home Depot, I think is where I got these. But this is just a quarter 20 wing nut. I put that on there so I can do that. So now you've got this apparatus right here that you can move up and down. You can twist in and out to get your level. And then what I've done is, actually I use a piece of rebar. I've got tons of rebar sitting around, but for demonstration purposes I've got this piece of pipe. Set your pipe in there and I'll work that around. There. Now this is set. I can drive this piece of pipe. Like I said, I use rebar, but you could use this piece of pipe. Drive this into the ground. You've got full tilt here. If you need to, if you're on rocky ground or uneven ground, if it's tilted, you can turn this. And what I found, you go ahead, after you get everything set, go ahead and tighten up your two screws, whatever you need. On all my trail cams, the card and the batteries are on the bottom. Whenever I go out to check my take my cards out, or if I need to change batteries, remember the lefty loosey, righty tighty? I just tip it and roll it over, and I can get to my, this one. This one's a little bit different, but all my other ones, this is a cellular one, but all my other ones, the battery compartment is right here, and the SD card is right here. But you can just roll that so you can see it, because I put these fairly low to the ground so I can get a little better picture. And then I just rotate it back up to where it's tight, and then I don't have to really mess with it. It stays put. The rebar that I've got that I use, it is a I don't even know where I got these. I've had them forever, but they came and they had this bend in them. So what I did is I come in and I cut that off, take this piece that I cut off, bring it up here, weld it on so it's got 2 points so that this will never turn. Several that I've got out, they don't have that and they don't turn. I haven't had any problems with them turning in the wind. Now this setup right here, I've set it up where I can, on that type of setup, I've got a solar panel that feeds this. I did the same thing on it. So I've got both this and my camera on one piece of rebar and work flawlessly. So I'll be putting this all back together. I'm going to go ahead on this one. Solar panel catches a little bit of wind, but down in these trees where we're at, it doesn't. I don't have any problems really with it moving, but I will go ahead and switch that so that it can't turn on me. And we're starting to get rain. Hallelujah. It's been a couple days since it rained, so. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for my trail cams. I guess if you got money to burn, you can go to the trail cam supplies and you can buy the tree mount ones that they sell. You can, like I was saying earlier, you can do the same thing. Instead of putting the ground clamp on it, you can put this on it, and then you can just screw this into a tree if that's the way you want to set yours up. Everywhere I've got mine set up, I don't really have trees that are in good places that I want to put it, so I came up with this little idea. So hope that helps you out. Hope your bucks are growing big horns this summer. I've actually started putting Lucky Buck out, and it took them a little while to get started on it, but once they found it, and they come by just about every day and get a couple of licks from it. So I've got some decent bucks since we brought in a livestock guardian dog. The deer aren't coming as close to the house as they used to, so we'll have to rework some of where I've got my camera set up and where I put that Lucky Buck out. But we're gonna have to cut this because it's starting to rain and it gets extremely loud underneath this tin roof. So guys, that's all I got. This is just a little quick video. Thought I'd put this up so you guys could get started on your hunting season and check on your food plots, see how they're going. So we'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We appreciate the help you give us whenever you hit that. So we'll talk to you guys later.